Welcome, everyone. Today we're doing a deep dive into a song called A Life Unlived.
Hmm.
It's this really interesting mix, pop, soul, electropop elements, and it's dedicated to someone named Alma.
Right. And we're using it as our source today to unpack a story of transformation.
Exactly how a person changes really profoundly, and how a place, Iceland in this case, sparks that change.
Yeah. Our mission, you could say, is to trace that journey from being kind of quiet, maybe withdrawn, to finding a new bravery.
What's so striking right off the bat, I think, is how Iceland isn't just, scenery.
No, not at all. It feels like it's actually driving the change. It's almost like the place itself is a character in this whole awakening.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning, yeah.
Sure.
The lyrics, they talk about dreaming behind closed doors.
Yeah, and being a quiet man lost in distant shores, you get this immediate sense of someone maybe living inside their head.
Right, a life not quite
Yeah.
lived out loud.
Exactly. But then, bam, this turning point. The sky called out, the waves replied, and Iceland showed me how to fly.
That flying metaphor,
Oh.
what's your take on that? It feels significant.
Oh, definitely. It just screams freedom, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Liberation, getting away from whatever was holding him back.
Maybe the sheer scale of Iceland, the landscapes, it sort of diminishes the anxieties.
That's a great point. It puts things in perspective. And that raw power, the sky, the waves maybe, that mirrors an inner strength he didn't even realize was there.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And verse 1 hits us with these really vivid images,
Frozen rivers, black sand plains.
chasing shadows through the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Even in that starkness, there's movement, right? Even if it starts as just chasing shadows.
True. But then comes that line, a camera's click, a silent vow, I found my courage here and now.
Such a specific moment, a camera click.
Yeah. It feels like capturing a new view, literally and figuratively, shifting how he sees things, including himself.
And it's not some big declaration, it's a silent vow.
Exactly. Very personal, maybe a bit tentative at first, but like the decision is made right there because of Iceland.
Okay, and the pre-chorus, this is where it gets really interesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
The mountains whispered, "Don't be still." The northern lights seemed to react to his will. It's like nature itself is cheering him on.
That personification is so key, isn't it? It suggests this deep, almost interactive connection between him and the place.
And the reason behind it all is just laid bare.
Hmm.
A life unlived I could not afford.
That's the motivator, the fear of regret. And Iceland gives him the permission, the push to escape that.
Which brings us to the chorus, really driving it home.
Run where the wild winds roam, where glaciers carve the sky in foam.
These aren't just pretty postcards, are they? There's more going
Nope,
on.
way more. Wild winds, carving glaciers.
Hmm.
That's untamed power, constant change moving forward.
And the lines, no more hiding, no disguise.
Hmm.
In Iceland's fire, I came alive.
That repetition hammers it home. It's a rebirth. And that mix of ice and fire, Iceland's known for both, right? That contrast is powerful. It's about coming alive in that intensity.
Verse 2 keeps that journey going. Waterfalls, these silver threads.
Now echo dreams he used to dread.
Right. So past fears are being reframed, seen differently, maybe even beautifully now.
And that line, each step forward broke the chain, leaving doubt in the frozen rain. Wow.
Such a strong image, shedding those old limits.
It's fascinating how even the harshness, the frozen rain, becomes part of letting go. Like the challenge helps cleanse the doubt.
Then the bridge takes us on a literal journey. Reykjavik to distant peaks.
Mirroring the internal one, yeah.
And the contrast he sets up from being a paper man with ink-stained hands
Suggesting maybe a quieter, more intellectual, perhaps confined life.
to now dancing on Iceland's lands.
That's the total opposite. It's physical, it's active, it's full of joy. That just sums up the whole transformation perfectly.
And the outro wraps it all up. Standing beneath the sky, no longer watching life pass by.
Finding the secret life inside himself.
Yeah.
And crediting Iceland's spirit bold and free.
So the main takeaway here really is this incredible journey, isn't it?
Absolutely. From, potential just simmering under the surface, quiet dreams.
Behind closed doors.
Exactly, to fully engaging with life, discovering himself. And Iceland was the key that unlocked it.
That contrast is so stark, the quiet man versus someone dancing on Iceland's lands. Really memorable.
And Iceland's role is just crucial. It's not just a setting.
No, it's active. Those images, frozen rivers, black sand plains, the lights, the glaciers, they're symbols of the awakening.
They represent the forces, both challenging and beautiful, that helped him come alive.
It really makes you reflect, doesn't it, on your own life.
For sure. Have you had moments where maybe a change of scene or taking a leap led to something unexpected? Growth, feeling liberated.
Yeah, exactly that. So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this.
What's your Iceland?
Right. What place or experience, or maybe even a decision, what could unlock that unlived part of yourself that's just waiting?